Appreciate y'all being here, making the trip. Everybody that covers us. This is a huge win. Felt like a long time coming. Kind of been knocking on the door. I told our staff earlier in the week, and I really felt like that we'd be in a position at some point to win a game or win more than one game that maybe we shouldn't have. And to come in here versus the number 24 team in the country, a team that beat Oklahoma on this field, it's big for our program. It's big for our players, and I'm proud of our guys. Man, they competed. It wasn't always pretty. It's kind of what we are right now, but they believed the whole time. That was our message to them: believing, being a man who's accountable. I thought they did those things today. Really proud of our staff. Thought we had a good plan in all three phases. Defensively, forced two takeaways. I thought we tackled really well in space, maybe the best we've done all season. We pressured the quarterback. We didn't always get him down, but he had to move and get out of the pocket. And then second half, after the first drive, we played big, and really excited for Akeem Bailey, a guy that's, since we came in here in January, he's really tried to do everything right. And so I think it was fitting for him in this win to make the play that kind of capped it off. Offensively, 0 turnovers. We ran the ball better, which, if you look at the stats, we took some negative runs there in the second half, but I thought we really kept them off balance in the first half. I thought Daggy managed the game well. Thought he was under control. He moved in the pocket, and when he moved in the pocket, he made some big plays, obviously the touchdown in the second half. And then special teams, really the formula since I've been here, since January, I've been telling everybody it's turnover margin, it's special teams, and being able to run the ball and stop the run. Well, we didn't run the ball great, but it was better. It was an improvement on what we have been doing. We did a good job keeping their run game in check. They ran it 38 times for 122 yards. But I thought special teams, especially on our coverage units, our punt coverage, the pooch punt at the end of the game was big, pinning them inside the 10. Thought our kickoff coverage versus one of the better kickoff return units in the country. I think they were top 10 coming into the game. They were excellent. In the field goal, Casey Legg. That's first time. Is that the first one, Mike? Mm-hmm. That's his first.
That's second.
Second. Yeah, he made one last week.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, but missed the kick there at the end of the half. But I told him, he was kind of holding his head down. I said, hey, man, we're going to need you. And that guy is, and y'all heard me say this at the press conference earlier in the week, he is really risen to the challenge every time. And we felt like with the win, that's one of the reasons we took the win coming out, or we wanted to win in the fourth quarter. He felt like with the win he could make it 50-plus, and he made a 51-yarder. And that ended up being the difference in the game because they would have kicked a field goal at the end of the game with the chance to win. And they've got one of the better kickers in college football. But all in all, big win, proud of our guys, proud of our staff. Questions?
Neal, Mr. Oakes asked about the offensive change. The defensive, four-man front, you haven't used that a whole lot. Thoughts behind Vic going to it and how successful?
Yeah, we felt like coming into the week that our numbers are down pretty good, and we're having to play more to linebackers' bodies at Bandit. So we didn't feel like we could hold up versus their bigger sets. The 12, 21 packages. We didn't feel like we could hold up. And so we played the 4 down front. If you go back and look, Pooler, Reuben Jones, Reese Donahue, Darius, and Dante basically went the whole way. And that was a lot. They played 77 snaps, and that's just the countable one, so it's probably up 80-plus. But they basically went the whole way, and they battled. And so that was the thought. We felt like to hold up with the run, and also I thought it gave us an opportunity to get our best 11 out there.
Neal, with the way that last week went particularly early, how important was it to be able to take that punch today from K-State and kind of get back on course?
Yeah, it was. I think it spoke to the resiliency of our guys, and we've challenged them hard this week, and especially challenged the guys that are going to be in our program for a long time. Because we did not show up and play very well early in the game last week, and I'll never understand that. I don't understand. It's not baseball where you play all these games. It's not basketball where you play all these games. You get 12 opportunities. So to no show for a quarter of a game, I don't understand. I'll never understand that. So we challenged our guys, and We talked about being accountable and what the expectations are and what the standards are of this program, and I thought they showed character there, competitive character. You know, we come out, we go 3 and out, and I think went backwards, if I remember right. Sam made a great catch. I thought he got a little handsy there, but they ruled him out of bounds. Thought they got a little handsy on that play, but they ruled him out of bounds, so we punt, and then they hit the first play of the game for a touchdown. And then I think we came back and went in for a touchdown, correct? And so I thought that showed, hey, I knew once we did that, this was going to be a battle. We were going to be in this game for the fourth quarter, and that's been our goal all year, is get these games in the fourth quarter and let's see what happens. And we've done that with the exception of 2, all right? And this one we finally came out on top.
When did you make the switch at quarterback, and how did the discussion go with both those guys?
Yeah, so we basically decided on a week ago, we basically went 60-40 reps. Went Kendall, got 60 of it, and Day you went 40, and we basically flipped that in this game and this week. So we made the decision on Tuesday we're going to flip that. Wanted to see how it goes. Wanted to see how it would go during the week. That's why we didn't make an announcement or anything. Day handled the week really well. And so, you know, Austin obviously disappointed. And y'all have heard me say this, and it wasn't me just taking up for him. It was the truth. Is our struggles offensively haven't been because of him. You know, he may not have played as well as he can, but he hadn't played poorly. And he wasn't the reason we were losing. And he actually played a pretty good football game last week against Texas Tech. I just felt like, you know, we'd lost 5 in a row. We needed to change up. Jared had practiced well. And so we made the decision, and Austin was disappointed. And I get it. And I feel for him because, you know, transferred here with the expectation, you know, with the hope and expectation he was going to win the job, and he won the job. We haven't performed necessarily great around him. He can play better as well. But Jarrett came in, prepared himself all week, and I thought he was under control. And there's the other thing, too. He's probably played more football games than anybody on our offense, maybe outside of Colton McKivett. So it wasn't like, you know, I knew he'd be able to handle the environment.
How do you think he played?
Huh?
How do you think Jared played?
It's hard on a quarterback. There's a couple plays I know that he missed, but I thought he was really calm. He managed the game well as far as knowing when to take chances, when not to take chances. He didn't turn the football over. Thought he extended plays, which is something that's significantly better than what he did. He didn't do a great job of that at Bowling Green. And the thing I like, he's got big time courage. You know, you go back and look at the shot he took, and he knew he was going to get hit on that scramble play that we hit Bryce for the touchdown. He got smoked, and he knew it, and he stepped up and made the play. And so proud of him taking advantage of the opportunity.
Estill today, not a ton of yards, but it seemed like there was a couple of times you guys needed a big catch and went to him.
Yeah. You know, he's one of these guys that just works. He's never going to probably light up the stat sheet, but he's just consistent. And our challenge to him back in the spring is like, own who you are, man. You're a lunch pail guy. You're a guy that can block. He's got the best hands that we have. I always kid him, like, best hands outside of me on the offense right now. But he does have the best hands on the team. He's improved as a blocker, and you can see him getting better. And so credit to him, and he did. He made some timely plays today for sure.
3rd and 21 playbook is time limited. Talk
Yeah.
about what happened there and Bryce being on the field to make that.
Yeah, so Bryce got banged up a little bit early in the game, so he's been playing about, you know, half and half with Ali over there at our X receiver position. But he got banged up, I think, on the first punt of the game, and so he was really limited. They worked on him at halftime. He came out and he played in the second half. And like I said, I thought Jared did a good job extending the play. And we did some better things on offense. We made some, and you probably couldn't, I don't know if you could tell watching, but we made some errors, just mental errors in the last 2 drives where guys went the wrong way and it killed drives. But we were able to defense made us right.
What was your thoughts when the last Kansas State pass was in the air? You think that was-
Well, the guy was open. You know, he was open. I think we got some pressure on him. It's a route that we've had trouble with, you know, in the past, you know, not only here but at Troy. And so they got us in a good look. They made a good call, and the ball just hung up, and Bailey went in and made the play. You know, I don't. My initial thoughts when the ball was in the air, because I saw him. You know, the ball was going to. Was it going to 83? Sean, I think so. Yeah, and I knew that would be their kind of guy they would go to. So I saw him break free, and I'm happy we made it. There's been a lot this year that hadn't gone our way. All right, so let me say that we were due.
Coach, can you talk about a little bit more about your defense and holding, and Skylar Thompson throwing 2 interceptions, and then only holding K-State to 7 points in the second half? What were some of those keys?
Yeah, well, I think that we were able to limit the run game, and I don't think that this is a team that wants to throw the ball 39 times, and they probably called closer to 45 pass plays. And we came in the game with our intention was to try to make them throw the ball. Not because I think Skylar Thompson is a really good player, just because we didn't think that was what they were built to do. Now I think they've got a couple wideouts that are really talented, but we wanted to make them throw the ball. They did. They were effective, but as we know, because we have to be a team that throws the ball, there's some bad things that can happen when you have to lean on the passing game.
Thoughts on that play Josh Norwood made for the interception, and any update?
Yeah, tremendous play. Tremendous play. I'll probably talk more about him on Tuesday, but he didn't return today. And I would say early indications are probably not good for him.
What is your strategy and message to the defense before that final drive?
Just play. It's been the same deal. We've been talking about man up, and let's just be accountable. And when we talk about being accountable, it's we talk about strain, talk about being physical, doing what your coach should do. We felt like time was our friend. They had to go 92 yards and under 2, and so and they went out and did it. We didn't necessarily execute the best, especially on the 2 4th down plays, but we made a play when we needed to.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you all.